Well, guys, there's been big news happening here at the BioWare EA and Mass Effect and Dragon Age and Anthem universe. Big changes have been happening. Hello, my name is NikoTheLegend, also known as well, I guess I'm well-mannered teenager, the snowflake, and the rambling idiot. And today we're talking about how Electronic Arts removes multiplayer mode from Dragon Age game. They don't even really have a name. Just Dragon Age 4. Yes, that's right. You heard it. Dragon Age is going back to being single player. Remember how it was when it first came out? Dragon Age 2, I know many people didn't like that, but still. And then Dragon Age Inquisition did have multiplayer to it. But I don't think it was going to be anything like to what this game was going to turn into. No. God, no. It would have turned into another Anthem. And guess what? We all know how that turned out. So, that's right. Electronic Arts is removing the multiplayer from Dragon Age 4. It is no longer to be a live service game. And I've been talking about that for over 2 years now. Well, the last video I did was a very long time ago. I haven't even talked about anything Dragon Age related until we did that hype stream back in December. But anything before that? Nothing, really. No big news about it or anything. Besides, it was confirmed that the Tevinter lands is going to be the next setting. But we already knew that. I guess it was just reconfirmed. It's like, as time goes on, people forget what this thing was even about. Yeah, there was a lot of big talk about this game like 2 or 3 years ago. It was getting talked about a lot. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is that Dragon Age gets to go back to its roots. It gets to have the joy and love that we all felt when we were playing these games. Now we don't have to worry about that. So why is this even happening? Why is Electronic Arts even giving a rat's crap about making such a change happen? Well, I hate to say it, unfortunately, it's about the money. And it's about Frog being transparent. It's about the money, folks. Yes. Do you think EA is doing this out of the kindness of their heart, cutting ties with multiplayer? It's really weird of them to even decide such a thing. But no. It's not because they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart. It's because they think it's going to be more lucrative. It's going to make them more money in the end. That's right. You want to know why? Because Jedi Fallen Order, Star Wars game that came out at the end of 2019, I believe, has sold exponentially well. And it was single player only, no multiplayer or anything. It had creative freedom thanks to Respawn Entertainment. That's because Apex Legends was making EA a bunch of money, So okay, we'll give you this one, right? Well, whatever the case it may be, we know for a fact that Jedi Fallen Order has been a very successful game for EA and the Star Wars franchise and for Respawn. And EA's like, interesting. Anthem, this big multiplayer game, live service game, did absolutely crap. And we just canceled the Anthem 2.0, the Anthem Next. That's not happening. So what's the next big thing we can do? Oh, right. How about we make Dragon Age single player? Because guess what? That's what's been making us the most money lately. I guess, besides Apex Legends and maybe a couple other games. But besides the point, Dragon Age. Dragon Age, we were gonna, BioWare didn't do so good with Anthem. They didn't know what they were doing half the time. Boom. Let's just make it single player so now they can do it. They can make it more of a great game. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? EA finally gets why people are buying single player games and, why people didn't fall for the Battlefront 2 fiasco, the Anthem fiasco, and so on and so forth. Yeah, you're starting to understand it. You know where the money, the business is going to be. Because there are plenty of gamers out there, millions, if not tens of millions, that still play single-player games, such as myself. FIFA isn't going to just be your only cash cow, okay? Leave BioWare alone. Let them do what they want to do, which is make single-player games. And, these guys, BioWare has been trying to fight to get Dragon Age to be a single-player game. It says so in this article, if you guys are ever curious about reading this. This is a great picture, right, by the way. And they finally won the battle. And EA finally gets it, that maybe we shouldn't just force-feed BioWare into believing that making a multiplayer type game is worth it. A BioWare multiplayer game? Yeah, joke's on you. You finally understood how much money you lost. Now, when you give creative freedom like to Respawn Entertainment, that's good news. That's great. And BioWare should deserve the same kind of treatment. Which, you know what? BioWare's seen the light these days. I think Dragon Age 4 is going to be pretty good. Now that this is the thing, I think people are going to be able to focus a lot more on the more important things in Dragon Age. Not making it a live service game with all that online functionality with an EA looking over your shoulder every time you play. It's like, hey, you want to buy this? That's not going to be a thing anymore, dudes. It's great. I hope they do this with the next Mass Effect. That'd be awesome. What's not happening with the Mass Effect Remastered trilogy because there's no multiplayer component going with the third game. So that's not happening. And I know a lot of people were bummed out about that, but I'm just saying in terms of it being single player only, that's fantastic news. Now it's all bottles down to a quality of this game actually being developed and how it's going to turn out. What it's going to look like. Now we just have to wait on that, and hopefully it pays well for them, for EA, for BioWare, for gamers, because consumers are going to see right through that. It's a very big deal. Now, I tried playing, closing thoughts, I tried playing the multiplayer for Dragon Age Inquisition. I didn't think it was that great compared to Mass Effect 3. That was just me. I had a blast playing Mass Effect 3 online. It was a ton of fun. And it wasn't like heavily implemented into the story, although you can bring some resources from to add to for multiplayer to add to single player and galactic readiness, but they kind of fixed that when they were done updating Mass Effect 3, so you didn't have to do that. It was stupid that you had to in the beginning. Now with Dragon Age Inquisition, I don't think you had to worry about stuff like that as well. There was no like galactic readiness in terms of that, but maybe there was. I just didn't play it enough. I don't know. Let me know. But though I had a great time playing Inquisition without the multiplayer even being a part of it. So I was in good hands. Let's just hope that the same treatment happens with Dragon Age 4 and the next Mass Effect, but mainly Dragon Age because that's what we're talking about. And even though this is all for, in the end, to get more money, to get the dollar signs in our eyes even more, still, you got to pick your battles. You got to benefit of the doubt. This game will actually be, for the most part, fun and decent and cool, and we get to relive the adventures with our favorite characters and new people and new protagonists and so on and so forth. But with that said, folks, that's great news, right? Now, down below, I hope to hear from you guys real soon about all the changes that have been made recently with EA, and of course, Dragon Age and Anthem, but Dragon Age especially because we're talking about it. How do you guys feel about the multiplayer being removed from the game? Do you feel like it's going to make it better? Do you think BioWare is seeing the light? Do you think EA is seeing the light? What do you guys are thinking about this whole turn of events? I would love to hear about it. And before I go, I hope you guys subscribe to NikoTheLegend. I'm here all day. I don't leave my pond, my cave, my swamp. It's pretty sad. No, I do. I'm just kidding. But still, check out more NikoTheLegend stuff. You'll see all the links down below if you want to be a part of the Discord, the Twitter, and all that jazz. I would appreciate it, guys. And we're almost 800 subs, so it means a lot from you guys to keep up with the Niko news and the info and all that jazz. And then there'll be a big Mass Effect collab stream happening real soon here. Real soon. So take care, Pathfinders. It's been fun. Good news for sure.